Kitty's big butt too. Nah, let me stop playing. Welcome. Let me load this shit down. Welcome back to KEEDAKEEDZ. I'm Akita, your host, and thank you very much for tuning in.
If you want to know what I'm doing, I actually really don't know what I'm doing. I got home a little early and I was like just chilling here. Today I want to talk about jobs and job security and quitting. So there's such like a negative connotation behind the sentence, I quit my job. And I really don't know why. Like, I understand why it could possibly be, badly connotated, negatively connotated, let me say. But then again, people never ask, like, what was the, motivation behind, or people just don't even think the person's gonna tell the truth or whatever. But here's my take. I be they might not know it, my bosses, because I be saying it in my head, or I say it to my coworkers, but I really be thinking every single day, find me. Please find me. And it's like, I feel like that's very cocky, because it is. But at the same time, it's just like when you just know that you give a quality kind of work and you putting in the extra hours and you doing and you going above and beyond. Like, why treat me bad? Fire me. You gonna fire me over some slides? I wear slides to work. And they was like, wear sneakers. And I was like, no. And then I find out. So I moved from Boston City to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. A township. I don't know. Either way, at the freaking cost of living ratio to freaking pay rate in Boston is real different out here in Pennsylvania. Cause I was like, you paying me what? You mean like that's starting? He was like, nah, that's it. And it hurt my feelings. But now my first 3 weeks, I was going above and beyond. I am a preschool teacher right now, and I'm switching over to be a middle school teacher this August. And girl, when I say I was baffled, I was like, you want me to with these? And then they had the nerve to be like, oh, here's your co-teacher. So we have a really open space, and then ratio for teachers to kids for preschool age is 1 to 10. Okay, I meet my kids. They was like, they don't have any kind of structure, and they don't really know much. But I'm like, these kids are like 3 and 4. Like at 3 or 4, you should be singing them ABCs. Like, well, not like that. Y'all know this stupid ass song. But these kids was like A, B, C. Hold up. E, F. They were skipping letters. They couldn't count. And I'm like, oh no. And then I don't care about that part, because that's something that if I come in as a teacher, I could create a curriculum and try to catch them up to speed. The issue was that because they didn't have structure, they didn't have a schedule, these kids thought it was play all day. I literally had an argument with a 3-year-old because she thought she was going to tell me, this is daycare. We don't got school. And I'm looking at my paycheck and I'm looking around like, well, he told me that I got to teach you and create a curriculum. So I think it's school. Like I think that I have to teach you something. We can't just play ponies all day. And she was tight, and I was like, you didn't know it was school. That's my baby though. And right now she's like the best in her class, honestly. Her twin brother, not even gonna mention it. But that's also my baby. Like, that's my kid. But they were also not the best behaved kids either. And I also have kids that are dysregulated. All right, if you don't know what behavioral dysregulation looks like, it means a child that just don't know how to behave. They might have past problems, they might have current problems, they might just never had a person tell them shit. And it's okay, but it's not okay when Miss Akita comes in the morning, because I'm not a morning person. All right, let's see what this is. Watch it. It's not even gonna do nothing. It's just gonna make me upset and make my hair crunchy. So I'm gonna do this. You see it? Yeah. I'll make it a little wet. I'm so dumb. That really didn't do nothing. But I'm not gonna put too much. Just a little bit. Just throw a little bit in there. Oh, something happening. I don't know what it is, but something happening. All right. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna have to add a little bit of this mixture. I'm calling it a freaking mixture. It is really just curl activated mousse with some water. And I don't know why I did it again. I don't know why I just sprayed that water on it like that when my hair is already moist. But no, back to what I was saying about work and stuff. I just put my best foot forward all the time. So when I feel as though a company might be taking advantage of the fact that they may or may not be able to control their wages and salaries for the state or for their practice, they take advantage of workers that want to put their best foot forward. I'm gonna just throw all this now. But yeah, I just think that the emotions people start to feel when they hear like, you quit your job, what are you doing? I'm like, I quit my job because I did not like the energy there, or I didn't like my boss and the way that he treated the workers, or I didn't like how much work I had to put in just to get little, when I know that I know what I'm worth, And it's not to say that I wouldn't find a job that pay me close to nothing. If I gotta grind, I will. But if I'm sitting up in here and I know that there's 2-3 other jobs that will snatch me up, I'll be like, find me. Girl, it be kids wilding out. Like, these brothers, they are actually crazy. Really, like, I don't know. So that as soon as they wake up, it's like, and they don't even wake up and like take a breath and be like, yo, I'm tired. They don't do that. Like, they crazy. They just wake up, hopped up on fucking sugar. They be running all over the place too. And guess what? They already know that Miss Akita don't play. When I say that, I was standing behind the teacher actually today, and she was like trying to be mean and tell him like, sit down or whatever. He was like kiki laughing. I watched and I walked over. She didn't know I was behind her. I walked over. I was like, They won't try it with me. Running? Even at my old job, I used to tell people that I don't chase children. At my old job, we were supposed to chase them because it was a group home. But guess what? I let the kids know. You just gotta be honest with kids. Honestly, I love working with kids because I'm a kid at heart. But people really just don't know how to talk to kids. You just have a conversation with them normally. I talk to my kids like no baby voice, no nothing. When they get me upset, I really be like, you need to please leave Miss Akita alone for a little bit because you're making her upset. Walk away. Guess what he do 5 minutes later? Come back. You gave me my space. That's all I asked for. That's it. And now we friends. Like, you gotta be real because they tell you your emotions. They walk right up to you and be like, Miss Akita, I gotta poop. I mean, they supposed to because they gotta go to the potty. But that's something that you could have just said, I need to go to the potty. Nope, they be like, my belly hurt, I gotta poop, it needs to come out. So I let them know, Mr. Kid's not feeling good right now. So that's me, my kids. This flash is actually blonding me, but that's it for KEEDAKEEDZ. I'll check in with y'all. I'm gonna see if I could talk to this little shorty. Let me stop. I'm actually just gonna finish my hair and watch Naruto.